everybody, this is Leone. I've come to do your weekend guidance. I hope you're good and well. So this is from the 1st to the 3rd of November. So let's see what's gonna come through for you guys. So I'm going to be using the Wisdom of the Oracle today. I will pull you some gold foil tarot as well. Maybe, just maybe, a few little of my flower guidance cards as well. But I will start off by saying keep that open mind with all of the readings that come through on this channel. You may take some of it, it may be for your friend down the road, here, there, and everywhere. So, whatever resonates, just take with you, leave the rest, okay? I am available for private readings. If you guys are interested in that, just head straight to my website, leoneedwards.com. There, if you place an order, I'll be in touch with you to book a suitable day and time. Got a lot of exciting things coming up, so watch out for new things coming out as well. So obviously I'll inform you guys as and when they're up and running as well, but lots of different ideas are coming together right now. So let's get on to your weekend guidance. What's going on for you guys for this weekend? Again, I feel like a lot of you are being pushed to use your imagination, do things differently, say things differently, act differently, take steps in a different direction, because the same old is not working for you any longer. Again, that could be with relationships, work, career side of things. It could be to do with your well-being and heading in a new direction. There's certainly a kind of step up feeling that I'm getting for you guys as well. So, there's growth that's coming in for you in many different forms. So some of you guys are needing or wanting to even learn new skills here. You may be going on a new course, a new adventure, but whatever this new is for you, it's going to lead you to something great, something better, because they're showing me the Ace of Pentacles here, which shows opportunities opening up in a really, really good way, a really good positive way for you. And it's going to bring in not just material wealth, but abundance in many forms. So whatever you're being pushed into, it's going to lead you to great things. So I kind of feel like whatever you've been avoiding, you're kind of being pushed to go ahead and do what you need to do, and maybe that includes facing a few fears here as well at the same time. Let's just see what's going on for you anyway. Let's look a few cards and see where this is headed, where this is going. Breathe. It's always a good sign to breathe. Some of you just panic and panic and panic, and you forget to be in the moment right here and right now. When you've got a head full of craziness, let's just say a lot of pressures from the outside world, you forget to breathe, you forget to take time out, and then you can't see the answers and signs that are being sent to you. Obviously, we've got a lot of communication that's coming in here at the moment. There's a lot of protection around you as well. And with the purple coming in, that shows me that the universe is sending you signs here. And again, maybe you're not grounded enough to see those signs at the moment. So maybe this weekend, just take a breath, take time out, go out for a walk, whatever it takes to change the energies and the vibes around you to help clear that mind, more importantly. But they're also asking you to sit in the power here as well and just be aware of your surroundings. So that you can just see those signs a little bit clearer. 29 is on this card, but 9 and 2 is 11, which is that spiritual number anyhow, being on that pathway to some kind of spiritual awakening. Some of you guys, like I said, are going through this transition period. So you're having to learn new skills here in some kind of way, whether it's at work or whether this is privately in some form. But new information is coming in anyhow that's going to push you on a new path, and I feel like you've got to take it, you've got to go with it, you've got to roll with it basically. But certainly don't just sit there and think about things and worry about things. If you want things to change around you, you've got to be proactive and make it happen. So go with ideas and inspirations, gut feelings, all of the above, really. Okay. Interestingly enough, go create. So again, that's about you going with your ideas. get creative, use your skills. If you haven't got skills, go learn those skills. It's just something about you having the right ideas here and stepping out of your comfort zone, making it happen. So whether this is crafting, whether this is building, whether this is, designing in some kind of way, or whether you've got another skill that you need to pull together and get active, get working with, you've got to go do it. That's kind of how I feel with that. You've certainly got the knowledge and wisdom to kind of deal with this blockage that you've had. And number 40 on here talks about foundation stability as well in a really strong, powerful way. And obviously we've got the leopard up there. Some of you guys have been a bit kind of stubborn as well. I do need to say that. And it's very difficult to change your ways, or you change your thought patterns, or change how you act or think. And I feel like you're being pushed to kind of go out on a limb here. Like I say, some of you guys are looking for more stability and security, and the only way you're going to do that is by exploring those hopes, dreams, desires, everything that you've been avoiding here. It's like you want someone to help you along your way, but you've got to do this yourself. You might be somebody that needs their hand held every step of the way, and you can't have it this time. The universe is turning things around for you where you've got to take control yourself in a different way. The only way you can make change is if you make it happen. It's not going to happen by itself, and certainly other people aren't going to make this happen around you. You've got the ability to get out there and do what you need to do to change your life and transform it into something amazing. And that's what I said is the other side of that thin rope, that thin line. Okay? Yeah. You're not going to get that help and support from other people down here anyhow. Interestingly enough, I had to look at the bottom of the deck, and we're talking about doing things by the book. Yeah, this is about not skipping anything, doing it properly from scratch, taking your time, but taking steps and actions anyway. So again, no matter what it is in your life, it's about doing things correctly. You can't skip corners. You can't kind of force anything. And again, that's where the lessons come into play here, learning from the past mistakes, past whatever's here, but using it to your advantage. There may be a bit of teamwork involved in some kind of way. And again, ideas come in many different forms. And if you've got other people around you giving you ideas as well, it's for a reason. It is for a reason. I see celebrations around this. We've got banners at the top there as well, which shows to me that this is something good that's coming in around you. But you've got to put the hard work and effort in, and it will pay off here. Again, elephants coming through indicate strength. They indicate fertility as well for a lot of people. It is about strength, fertility, but that talks about new beginnings here for a lot of you guys. The old ways are no longer working for you, so you're being forced into taking charge of your life and your surroundings here in a different way. So yeah, interesting. I'm going to cut the deck here. Treasure Island. Just shows to me you're going to be unlocking a lot here. You've got something amazing to give here, and you are going to unlock the secrets as to finding out what that is. So whatever ideas you've got going on, I'm telling you, they're going to, you're going to attract abundance in many different forms. Look how abundant that looks. Okay, and your house and your home is going to be more stable, solid. By taking your time, doing things correctly. This will settle your feelings and emotions as well, and everything's just going to come together. It's all going to explode in a really good way for you. And I'm talking like it's not too far away either. This is something that's going to happen quite quickly for you. But if you do it right, that's all I'm saying. Don't cut corners, don't copy, be original. things authentically, and it's gonna explode for you in a really, really good way. And you could be branching out, you could be expanding. There's many different things that are coming in here, but there's certainly a sense of freedom that comes from this. Nine also indicates, again, you may have had ideas around September that is only coming to fruition now. Okay, maybe it's taking you that amount of time to kind of get things going. Maybe you started a project back in September, but whatever it is, something's about to kick off in a really nice, positive way for you. And I feel like the clouds are going to clear here. Certainly, this is going to settle the feelings, the emotions. You're going to feel more settled in your environment. But again, spiritual awakening here, big time. So yeah, and on the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands, which shows celebrations, foundation, stability, building something solid, strong, and being committed to it as well. I do need to say that, being committed. Like I said to you earlier, I feel like a lot of you guys have had the ideas, the inspirations with that hangman. You've been patient. I feel like patience is wearing off slightly, but I do feel, look, there are signs there. And if you've been in your head lately, it's now time to take steps, take action. You're not stuck. You feel as if you're stuck. But sometimes we've got to look at things from a different angle, a different point of view as well. But there is a lot of growth and potential that's going to come in here for you. I certainly feel like it's not going to be as difficult as what you think it's going to be either. We're talking house, home, move, or job change, or some other form of change around you. Enough thinking now. It's all about action. A lot of you guys have been stuck with, how do I do this, or where do I go, or how? But the signs are there. You just maybe push them to the back of your head, the back of your mind. A lot of you guys worry about all kinds of different things, money, I need this or I need that. You don't, but it can cause all kinds of conflict, arguments, disagreements within and externally here as well, which again, you kind of battle with. And when you're battling with something, it puts a pause on life until you resolve it, until you learn a lesson, until it kind of gets released from you. And I feel like that's what's going on now. Some situation around you is becoming unstuck. You are going to see the signs more clearly, and it's about taking steps, taking action in a new way. Patience has certainly paid off. It's tested your patience as well. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, there's new beginnings there with the Empress card. So that shows to me that you're nearly out of the woods there. You're nearly out of the woods. You've come a long way. I do need to say that. And again, whether we're talking about the older females here in your life, we could be dealing, well, this is certainly birth, rebirth, which is what I was saying to you anyhow. If I can get my words out, I'm stuttering there a little bit. So you guys, again, if you find yourself stuttering, slow down, slow down. And again, it could trip you up if you're rushing something. So this is why you got to do things properly. And that's why I'm saying, look, you've come a long way. Okay. You've had the experience, you've got the knowledge, you've built up that wisdom. So you've got everything you need within to kind of take the next steps in that new direction. It could just literally be because you've been comfortable in your environment, you know what it's about. Sometimes when we've got to do something different, we don't want to, and we fear what happens or what doesn't happen next. That's what happens. So the Empress is talking about, again, taking steps in that new direction. And again, this is where the growth and transformation happens. The Queen of Swords has come out. Strong, firm boundaries for yourself and those around you. This is cutting cords, cutting all forms of negativity out of your life. This is being in control of your environment in a really strong, powerful way. It's kind of on top of your game. You've certainly, again, it could be a very stubborn kind of energy, but there might be some craziness going on in your external circumstances, but it doesn't matter. There's always pressures around everybody, and I know everybody's life is differently, but there is good news coming in. There is communication coming in that's going to bring you some form of success. Again, you could be offered something here. You could be using your communicative, I can't even say it, communicative skills coming in. I'm not going to say it again. I'm really not. But this is victory and success coming your way as well by you cutting cords, cutting ties, cutting all forms of negativity, listening to your intuition, which is bang on, by the way. But equally, this is good results, good news coming your direction, hard work paying off, justice being served here in some kind of way for you. I feel like you've worked damn hard, if I'm honest. If we're talking on the energetic sense, you've certainly, like I said, come a long way. This is new ideas as well. I do need to say that. New ideas, your inspirations are coming in, go with them. It's going to lead you to success. It's going to lead you to victory. You know, you've got some really good, strong, solid boundaries in place. You know what? You can't be told what to do. You can't be told what to do. You have to figure things out for yourself. And trust me, there's a lot of people like this out in the world, and that's fine. You know, this is how you learn. This is how you grow. It's how you evolve. But equally, you could have somebody there by your side saying, you need to do this or you need to do that. And I kind of feel like with this, like, you know, like I said, you're not going to listen to anybody. You've got to find this out for yourself. But equally, we've got to end something here for that new beginning. You know, you've got to surrender to everything and everyone that's no longer serving your purpose here. Old train of thought. I don't know what the anxiety is about. This is kind of, you know, anxiety is caused by fear a lot of the time. When the death card comes out, there's no way, you know, there's nowhere else to go. It's the end, you know, it's kind of no way forward with old ways, old habits, old thoughts, old patterns, old cycles. So this is why the intuition is important. But there is communication coming in from the universe here, which is going to lead you to success. So listen to it. Again, like I said, go out this weekend, get yourself grounded, focused, so that you can just sit in the moment, so that you can breathe, so that you can see those signs a lot clearer. Write down your dreams as well, because they will be really, really strong this weekend. Just know that you can overcome everything that you're going through here, and it's going to leave you in a more comfortable position anyhow. I kind of feel like surrender now. Keep that faith, have that faith, surrender to everything that's not working for you and just go with the new. Just trust that the new is going to work for you. Start believing in yourself. Get that focus, get organized. Again, this is someone very skillful, very down to earth, grounded, very skillful, knowledgeable, powerful. It's like when you've got ideas, you really can make them happen. I feel like you've manifested the changes anyhow. You know, you get some of you guys get bored really quickly. You know, you get used to something as well. You get bored really quickly, want and crave new things. And so again, you manifest, and that's what's happened here. But you have been wearing yourself out a little bit. So there is healing that's coming in for you guys as well. But I feel around the 8th, things are going to come together and something's just going to kick off, because the doors to abundance are opening up around you. Maybe you've lifted and shifted a block mentally here as well. Could be. But 8 talks about change and needing change. Something magical is happening here. You might not even believe how this is going to turn out for you. I feel like things are going to kick off in a really nice way for you, and you don't believe it, you don't see it. You're certainly on the right track with that Four of Wands anyway, and they're asking you to keep going with your ideas, your inspirations, you know, wherever you're being taken here, it's right for you. See what we've got with that Empress card as well. Yeah, the Page of Swords. Yeah, so again, this is about being in charge of the energies around you, not listening to outside noise as such, cutting it all away from you, just focusing on you, where you're headed, where you're going, what you're doing, making things happen for you, ignoring the outside world, basically. That's where I felt that stubbornness is going to come in handy just a little bit, because you're not going to be told what to do. You're certainly not going to be pushed into doing something that you don't want to do or don't want to be, or even listen to outside noise. You kind of cut it out, shut it out, because you have to. Like I said, you're not quite out the woods, but you're certainly on the right path. But I feel if you keep yourself grounded and focused, you'll get there. You really will. Now we've got the King of Cups coming out with the Queen of Swords there. So you do a very, very good at job at masking your feelings and emotions here. You know, it's almost like as a person, people wouldn't know what's really going on around you. You hide it very, very well. But again, this is a highly intuitive individual, one that sees, senses, hears, feels, top of the game, basically, someone that knows their stuff. And you can't fool this person either. You really can't. So again, these are very, very strong energies that I'm picking up on here as well, who are not afraid to say how they feel, but very, very connected with the universe, very connected with the universe. This is someone who's going to be using their, like I say, communicative skills. Interesting. Maybe you guys have struggled with communication in the past. Maybe you've struggled with getting your feelings and emotions out there. I don't know, something's switching so that you don't care necessarily. And I don't mean in a horrible, nasty way. It's just that, you know, you get to a certain point in your life and you go, you know what, enough's enough. I've been this way for so long. I've put up with this for so long. Now's the time I say no, and now's the time I kind of focus on me and focus on what I'm doing and where I'm going. And it's up to everybody else to accept me for who I am, kind of energy. That's what I'm seeing here. Now, with the King of Cups, yeah, this is someone that has possibly struggled in the past with their mental health. Maybe, that's why they felt the need to hide their feelings and emotions at some point here. But I see everything kind of being out there, off your chest, out of your system. I certainly feel a spiritual awakening of kinds of sorts here for some of you guys. Now we've worked money, career side of things. Again, good news. Someone's certainly standing up, fighting for themselves anyway, and someone's certainly going to give a piece of their mind to someone else here as well. Enough's enough. And again, they've been thinking about their background, their situation here as to do they carry on doing what they're doing, or do they and put up with this, or do they speak up and say something? Someone's going to be speaking their mind here. Someone's going to be getting things off their chest, and they will find the right words and they will deal with whatever the consequences may be of that. But I feel like patience have run out in that situation. So again, like I say, things are altering around you, things are changing. So where you found that you didn't have a voice, you're now going to have a voice. Where you thought you didn't have thoughts, you're going to get thoughts. Same with action and steps, that kind of thing as well. But it's certainly prayers being answered here. And I feel like no matter what's going on, it's going to create a new beginning in a really good way for you. So even if you were in a position of stability and security, it is going to change. So it will be a little bit wobbly for a while. And maybe you've been going through that as it is, but that death card shows to me that ending is going to lead you to great new things here. We've got the Empress, the Ace of Swords here. We've got the Blessings card, the Star card here, and a Hangman. So that's showing me that universe is certainly in charge. 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 talks about imbalance and feeling left out in the cold. And maybe you guys have been losing out in some kind of way, whether it's financially, whether it's materialistically, people turning their backs on you, that kind of thing. And just, you know, people leaving your life here, and maybe you putting boundaries in place, walking away from people as well. It could be that. But all of this has led up to this new pathway right here and right now. So everything has happened for a reason. It has. And you're ready for your next phase in life. It's going to get you out of stuck, stagnant situation. Again, that's mental blockages that are going on right there. Some of you guys have thought, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go, that kind of feeling. But you're not stuck. It's just in your head. It's in your mind. If you get yourself grounded, look, tongue-tied, I can't get my words out here. The words are going to come to you. You're going to get the right words to speak out, to deal with your situation so that you can break free here in some kind of way. Yeah, we've got quite a few swords here, which shows battles of some kind anyhow. But equally, God, I can't get, it's like my tongue's been taken here. Equally, it's going to rebalance something in your life. And again, with the 4 of Wands, the Death card, we've now got the Fool card coming out. So it talks about taking a leap of faith here, trusting. Okay, and you're getting that energy and that urge and that push to go in a new direction. Okay, you think that you need this, that, and the other, and you don't. You just need to go. You just need to act. You just need to take steps. Look at this. Going from troubled times to calmer waters here with the Empress, the Page of Swords. So again, yeah, you're leaving the crap behind you. You know, the only obstacles that are in your way is your mind. It really is. There's nothing else holding you back. Because I'll tell you what, with that Queen of Swords, the King of Cups, we have the 3 of Cups. So that shows me there's rewards and recognition coming your way as well. Maybe in the past, too many people have been involved in your life in some way, shape, and form. Like I said, tried to push you in a certain direction, maybe take control of you in a certain way as well. But I kind of feel freedom from that. And the universe is celebrating your next steps, your next move, but this is you needing to let your hair down and have some fun whilst you go through this transition as well. There could be new people entering your life here as well, but you are going to be faced with a few more choices and decisions. But again, equally go with what's going to set your heart on fire here. You know, balance is going to be restored. It really is. You've just got to trust the process. I still need to look at the bottom, and that was the 5 of Wands, which is what I said, the drama and chaos going around in circles and cycles in your head, in your mind. I kind of feel like step away from that as much as possible. Don't get pulled into other people's drama or chaos even. Like I said, cutting and breaking away from all forms of negativity around you. What did I say about the number 5 as well? People leaving your life, you leaving their life. You're leaving all the drama and chaos behind you. Some of you may feel very isolated at the moment, but that's fine. Because these are false foundations that you've had and been in. You're building up new foundations in a new way. So trust it. Yep, look at that. On the bottom of the deck, we've got clear out the old. So this is why you're feeling that urge, that push in a new direction. And this is going directly under the Star card. So there are blessings coming your way. It's time. It's time to change things. It's time to move. It's time to go, to get you out of this crossroad energy that you're in at the moment. You've got to make some strong choices and decisions. Lift your vibrations with music there as well. Okay. Meditation, grounding. It will help you. But they're equally saying, like I said earlier, let it go, move on, surrender, trust the process, but also trust your intuition. But that's what I got for you for this weekend. Again, some of you guys may be going out partying this weekend, not sure whether you should, shouldn't, whatever, that kind of feel go. Look out for news, communication coming in the physical form as well, whether it's letters, emails, text messages, that kind of thing. Some of you guys are still weighing up your money, your finances here as well. I can't do this because of this. Just do it anyway. You know, keep manifesting, keep building in the background. As long as it's not something stupid, obviously. But trust your gut with it. But anything that's going to change the energy of you thinking too much, take steps, take action in whatever you need to do. Don't get in a fight, don't get in an argument, don't even entertain it. Steer away from that direction. You keep your peace within, and this is where those boundaries stay firmly in place there as well. Okay. Some of you guys may be waiting around a bit as well over the next few days. Waiting for things to happen, waiting for things to kind of get done. But that's kind of what I've got for you guys. I hope that helps you anyhow. I hope it makes sense. I keep getting a number 6 for you guys as well, but 6 talks about, it could be on a door number, by the way, might be very relevant to you. I've seen a registration here with 6 on the end. Red's going to be important with that as well. Red and black, actually, it could be a red and black car. Forgot where I was going with that. June could be important here as well. But we could be talking something as soon as the 6th of the month, between then and 6 months. Could even be 6 weeks, but 6 is going to be very important, but 6 talks about balance being restored there as well. Okay, so I'm going to leave you guys to it. I wish you all the very best. Let your hair down, have some fun, go out for a walk, just clear the air, clear the energy, and just trust your intuition. Go with it every step of the way. I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye-bye.